Hi Aquarius, it's Mel. Welcome to your reading for the month of June. We're going to jump right on into it. First, we're going to pull the three main energies for the month of June. All right, so for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, please. What are the three main energies for the month of June? Three main energies for the month of June. Aquarius. Okay. Let's take a look. Okay, we have the Empress, the Ten of Swords, and the Two of Swords. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords energy. So, a lot of you are dealing with a Libra right off the bat, okay? Doesn't have to be romantic, just could be a Libra close by to you. But it seems like the month of June for you, Aquarius, it's a month where you want to grow, but there are a lot of inner conflicts holding you back, okay? There's a lot of inner judgment, inner criticism, inner doubt that you need to kind of push through in the month of June in order to get to that growth. So basically, it's an energy where you're trying to grow, you're trying to take off in some way, you're trying to expand your life, but there's a lot of doubt and worry holding you back. Okay. For some of you, this could even be criticism from others that are close to you. You may be worried about what people will say about your ideas or your decisions. What you decide to do in life, you're worried that you're going to be kind of like the gossip of the town for whatever you want to do. Some of you have really eccentric ideas or eccentric perspectives that you really want to fully embrace. But again, there's that fear of judgment, fear of criticism that could be holding you back in the month of June. So just something to keep in mind. Yeah, keep these thoughts outside of you. Don't let them affect you too personally, because there's something good growing here. There's like something, it wants to take off. It's about to take off, basically. So keep your focus. Alrighty. Now, let's move on to the love portion. So we're going to start off with a love read for those of you who are dealing with someone already. Okay. And then singles will be coming up next. All right. For Aquarians who are already dealing with someone in love, give me a love read for the month of June. Aquarians who are already dealing with someone in love. Show me June. June. Okay. Let's see. Overall situation for you, Aquarius. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords reversed. And on their side, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Sun in the reverse. Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck here. Okie dokie. So, right off the bat, I'm seeing a situation where both you and the other person have tried to put an end to this conflict, not to the whole relationship, but to the issue at hand. You've both tried to put whatever issue, whatever conflict you two have been having to rest, but for some reason it keeps on resurfacing. Like there's some sort of conflict here where for whatever reason it keeps on coming up. It keeps on resurfacing. Okay. On your side, Aquarius, you've already made up your mind about whatever it is this conflict is about. You're not going to change. I'm seeing a very stubborn energy around you, actually, with that Queen of Swords reversed. But whatever you've decided, that's what you're going to go with. Okay? And you don't want to talk about the matter anymore. You don't want to discuss this any further. Right? What you decided, and that is it. Okay? That's what you're going to go with. I see it. It feels like your decision is final, very, very much final. You're sticking with it. On this other person's side, we have the Two of Pentacles in the upright and the Sun card in the reverse. So your person is not happy with the situation, and it feels like there are a lot of doubts coming up because of this conflict, okay? Doubts about the relationship as a whole. So it feels like your person is doubting the relationship as a whole as a result of this conflict or this decision. Let me clarify real quick. Show me that Two of Pentacles. They're definitely having a lot of doubts. You may notice them a little bit more diminished or not as expressive as they were in the past. Show me that Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So it feels like with this situation, yeah, it's like they try to be patient with it. They try to kind of find a way to mitigate the conflict, but they don't know if the relationship is something they want anymore. They don't know if they're ready to really take that next step in the relationship. For some reason, they feel a little bit bound, and this may have to do with how long you two have been together, if you two have been connected for quite some time, but there are a lot of doubts here. And it's like they're not ready. They don't know if they're ready for that next step, okay? They're starting to doubt. What is this issue? Let's take a look at the issue. Show me that Ten of Swords in the reverse. The Star, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So it's some sort of desire or some sort of wish that it feels like your long-term goals are clashing with one another. And because you're taking on this stubborn energy, Aquarius, what you decided is what you're going to go with. And it feels like what your person wants is not being considered, or at least they feel like it's not being considered, whatever wish or goal they have. So there's a lack of cooperation here, and there's a lack of working together because you don't want to discuss the issue anymore, or at least that's what it seems like. Okay, let's take a look at the past here. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah, you don't want to talk about this issue anymore. Like, that is it. But on your person's side, they feel like their hopes, their wishes aren't being considered. They feel like an afterthought. Okay? And they feel like they have to put you first. Okay? I am getting silence treatment from your side. Overall, this situation really put a damper on the connection. Okay. How do you two see one another? Let's see. Let's take a look. Four of Wands in the reverse and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. So, Aquarius, you know that they're not happy. You know that they're not happy. And they see you as someone who doesn't want to take any responsibility with that Ten of Wands in the reverse. It's like you don't want to work it out. You don't want to take any... That's how they see you, okay? I'm not saying this is what's happening. That's how they see you. They see you as someone who doesn't want to take any responsibility, who wants to avoid the issue, doesn't want to talk about it, and doesn't want to take responsibility. That's being highlighted. What is this responsibility? What? I want to know. It's going to be different for all of you, and I feel like that's why I'm not getting like a very specific answer on what this issue is. Like for some of you it's children. One of you wants to have children, the other one doesn't. I don't know which one it is, But for you, Aquarius, you made up your mind, that's it. And it's compromising the relationship. Okay, for others of you, it doesn't have to be something as big, but it's something where you two have very different ideas, very opposing ideas. Yeah, it's like you're holding on to your horses. You made up your mind. This is what you want, and you're not settling for anything else, Aquarius. That's how they see you. Okay. Let's see, future actions, future actions. Let's move this to the right a little bit. Ugh. Moving the cards is difficult. Okay. Let's see, future actions, future actions. 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, and the Hierophant in the reverse. What's going on? Okay, so with the King of Swords in the reverse here, I don't know if you can see it off to the side there, but it feels like the stubbornness will continue. 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. However, I'm getting two very different outcomes here, or two very different actions, I should say, because you want to keep the relationship. You're happy with the relationship. You're happy with the connection. You see this relationship as something long-term. Your person is on the brink of a breakup, and I don't know if they're gonna break up with you or if they're just gonna detach for a little bit. Show me the Hierophant in the reverse here. But there's something that they're not happy with. For some of you, it is a breakup, or at least a separation. Okay, until they can work out on these feelings that they have, until they can put the situation to rest and move on. But it feels like there's a big elephant in the room that's not being addressed, and it's putting a damper on the connection, especially from your person's side. What's influencing this connection? Yeah, see, the lack of conflict is the issue, because it would be better if you two kind of went at it like conflict wise and, you know, argued about it until you two found a resolution. But there's no resolution happening here. It's just like, let's not talk about it, let's forget about the issue, even though the issue is still here. And then it feels like you're happy with that situation, Aquarius, but they really are not. They're not happy with the unresolved conflict, and it's really putting a damper on how they see the connection and their feelings in this connection. Most likely outcome for June. Most likely outcome for June, Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So there will be some sort of apology or some sort of heart-to-heart conversation that, you know, kind of saves this connection, because I do see potentially there could be a breakup or at least some sort of separation happening. But at the end of the day, you two will be coming back to one another. There's still love here between you two, so I don't see that changing. But yeah, there might be like a little break or a little period of separation where you two kind of are apart, and there's some sort of apology or some sort of heart-to-heart conversation happening here that kind of, yeah, makes everything right with the Justice card. Show me this Knight of Cups. And it feels like it's coming from you, Aquarius. Like you're gonna be the one that steps up to the plate and either, yeah, it's you, apologizes or makes amends in some sort of way. Okay. Wheel of Fortune and the Star. Yeah, this isn't over. This connection, yeah. No, you're good, Aquarius. You're good. This connection is definitely not over. There might be a little hiccup in the month of June, but you two will be coming back to one another. And there is going to be some sort of apology or some sort of heart-to-heart conversation. Okay, so good energy here. I like that. Now let's take a look at singles. All right. Singles, Aquarius singles in the month of June, please. Aquarius singles in the month of June, 2022. Let's take a look. Okay. Aquarius singles. Your overall energy is the 9 of Wands. We have the 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Hermit reversed. All right, so there's a situation here that you're still kind of holding on to, but you don't want to make your feelings known, okay? So I don't know if you're dealing with someone who you don't want them to know that you still have feelings for them, but I do get a lot of spying on your side, okay? With the 7 of Swords and the Page of Swords, this is what you're doing. Definitely, you're keeping tabs on this person, but it feels like you're doing so in secret, like you don't want to be found out. Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's take a look at the past. The Fool. Yeah, so in the past, you felt like this person that you may have been connected to, you felt like this was the real deal, like, you know, things were going to work out between you two. Okay. Also, for others of you in the recent past, you started putting yourself out there a lot more, started being more carefree around love, or trying to at least. Some of you may have been trying to free yourself from a past connection, but it's still lingering here. What's coming in for Aquarius singles, please? What's coming in? Ooh, Queen of Cups. So we have a water sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Show me this water sign. Yeah, they still have feelings for you. They want to work it out. At the same time, with the 7 of Wands, there could be a little bit of conflict between you two because of past issues, okay? So they still want to work it out with you, but they are a little bit defensive. Like, they don't want to be taken for a fool. And I'm not just saying that because I saw this card. They don't want to be taken advantage of or being made to feel stupid in this connection, okay? Let's see your future actions. 2 of Pentacles. You're not sure about the connection. You're not sure about whether to continue with this. Is it going to grow? Is it... Because it feels like there's been a lot of ups and downs with this water sign. You don't know if it's worth it anymore. You're still holding on to this though, but you don't know if it's truly worth it. Queen of Pentacles. I also have an earth sign here. And we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. A lot of you are tired of the ups and downs in your love life. A lot of you are tired of dealing with inconsistent people. Like, you're ready to settle down, Aquarius. And it feels like in the month of June, you're going to be cutting off people who are very inconsistent or very volatile. Like, you want something solid, stable, something that isn't so crazy. Okay? Some of you may have felt like the people you dealt with in the past were crazy. Okay? I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Water sign, earth sign, Sagittarius, Leo. But yeah, Aquarius singles, a lot of you are going to be cutting people loose, letting people go, especially unstable people, okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right, Aquarius, that's all I have for you today. I hope this reading was helpful. If you would like a personal with me, my email is down below. We can set something up, but if not, I will see you next time. All the best. Bye for now.